urged DOJ and FTC to investigate WNBA's misleading practices.
It's happening. This is no longer just angry comments on social media. This is a real movement. Fans across the country are demanding a federal investigation into the WNBA for misleading practices, and they are not going to lose. What started with the devastating news of Caitlin Clark's season-ending injury has now exploded into a full-blown scandal that goes directly to the top to WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert. This was never just about an injury. This was about a pattern of lies, a systematic encore to salt, and a cover-up designed to protect profits. While the league's brightest star was being broken down in plain sight, they thought they could get away with it. They were wrong. Today, we expose the evidence that proves how Cathy Engelbert's WNBA didn't just fail Caitlin Clark. It destroyed her season. And now, the fans are coming for justice. It all ended with a heartbreaking announcement that confirmed our worst fears. The dream of a historic sophomore season was over. Clark, who had spent every single day fighting to get back on the court, was officially done. But the real story isn't that her body gave out. It's that she was betrayed long before that happened. For weeks, as fans spent hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars on tickets just to get a glimpse of their hero, the Indiana Fever and the WNBA kept repeating the same lie day to day. That phrase was a calculated deception. We saw ticket prices for Fever games plummet by as much as 71% the moment Clark was officially ruled out for a game, crashing from an average of $137 down to just $80. For a matchup against the Chicago Sky, prices collapsed from $86 to a pathetic $25. This proves what this was always about: money. They needed her name on a marquee to sell those seats, even if they knew she was never going to play. And the fans, who poured their hearts and their wallets into supporting this league, were treated like fools. Their loyalty was exploited for profit. And when the truth finally came out, the trust was shattered completely. That feeling of being used, of being lied to, is what started this firestorm. It wasn't just a simple miscommunication or wishful thinking from the organization. It was a deliberate, protracted deception. And we have the proof. This wasn't a secret kept by one or two people. This was an organizational cover-up. How do we know? Because sources inside the league have made it terrifyingly clear. For a month, they allegedly knew this was coming. While they were putting out statements about cautious optimism, while they were letting fans buy non-refundable plane tickets and book hotels, they knew they played a game of probable questionable nonsense for 8 weeks, stringing everyone along because the truth was inconvenient for business. This wasn't about protecting Caitlin's privacy or managing public pressure. This was about keeping the money flowing until the last possible second. The whispers around the league are that this directive didn't just come from the Fever's front office. It was a strategy blessed by the league itself, by Cathy Engelbert's administration, to protect their broadcast ratings and massive ticket revenue generated by the Clark effect. This whole scandal is now the subject of a change.org petition, demanding the Department of Justice and the Federal Trade Commission launch a full-scale investigation into the WNBA's misleading practices.